Let's park in the back.
Who's this? Is this the guy from Labyrinth? It's like David Bowie's little helper.
Okay. Hey, it's Munchkin Bob here. I'm calling from Chicago.
Munchkin Bob!
I just saw that car you're looking for. I swear I haven't had a drink, and I'm sure it's the same car. Yeah, a dopey-looking guy with some gal. They went into the Museum of Archaeology and Natural History. Sure thing, I'll tail them.
So, you're trying to find out the precise origin of this crucifix. It must be quite important for you to have come all the way here at this time of night.
It really is, Clive, but there's no time to explain. What can you tell us about the crucifix?
I can assure you it's a matter of life and death.
Well, all right. Let's see. Quite a while ago, the museum trustees acquired the latest three-dimensional scanner for the museum's analysis laboratory. It's capable of analyzing the composition of any object, dating it, and performing a morphological study in order to catalog it. It has the most thorough art and archaeology database that exists in the whole world. We could most certainly use the scanner to delve into the origin of the crucifix.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go straight to the lab now.
Just one moment. Not so fast. Our first predicament is the poor condition the crucifix is in. It's obviously coated with a layer of filth that will make it impossible for the scanner to perform an accurate analysis. We must restore the crucifix first, if the scanner is to work properly.
Well, let's restore it then. You can do it, can't you, Clive?
I'm afraid not. I'm an anthropologist, not a restoration specialist. That sort of job must be performed by Dr. Oliver, the museum's finest art restorer. She just happens to work down the corridor at the restoration laboratory. She's there at this very moment.
Yes, let's go talk to her now.
Hold on, there's another problem. In 3 days, the museum will be opening an exhibition on Mayan art. We're already behind schedule, and Dr. Oliver is overwhelmed with work, trying to restore all the pieces for the exhibition. I'm truly sorry, but you'll have to wait for the doctor to finish her work before having the crucifix restored. And I doubt that will happen for at least 3 days.
3 days? No way. I can't wait 3 days. Professor Silva's waiting for me in California.
This is unbelievable, Brian. You're already thinking of leaving me here defenseless?
No, I wouldn't do that. But I can't wait for 3 days either. I'm going to talk with this doctor and try to get her to restore the crucifix tonight.
Oh dear. You can try to, Brian, but I'm warning you. Susan Oliver is not an easy woman to sway. If I were you, I certainly wouldn't dare make such a proposition until she's completed all her work for the exhibition.
Well, I have to try. You said she was next door, right?
Yes, through the first door on the left when you leave my office. Good luck, my friend. You'll be needing it. Listen here, Gina. What do you say if we take a little stroll around the museum and I show you some of its hidden mysteries?
A stroke?
Hey, I'm showing Gina my hidden mysteries.
Anyway, we'll meet up here in a little while.
I don't know. Well, all right. Let's take a stroll.
Look at the C cups on that broad.
Hello? Dr. Oliva?
Yes? Who are you?
Pleased to meet you, Doctor. My name's Brian Basco. I brought you an object to be restored. It's a crucifix, which...
Listen, boy, this wretched son of a Crucifix has taken me 2 weeks of work to finish. And all of the numbered objects on these shelves here have to be restored by the time the Mayan art exhibition opens in 36 hours.
But this is an emergency, Doctor. There are lives at stake.
My life will be at stake if the items on those shelves aren't ready for the exhibition, all right?
Doctor, it is of the utmost importance that you restore this crucifix right now.
Look here, boy. Didn't I make myself clear? I have to restore all of the numbered items on the shelf. Every last one. In 36 hours. If I don't have a hernia first, that is.
What is the son of Uxitsa?
It's the most important piece on display at the Mayan exhibition. A stone mask with a large ruby set in the forehead. It was recently found at a temple in Piedras Negras in Honduras. I've been working to restore it and leave it in perfect condition for 2 weeks. I have no doubt that it will be the centerpiece of the exhibition.
You must take pride in your work.
Despite a lack of certain indispensable means, my work has been praised by the most prestigious of journals. So yes, I suppose there is a reason to feel pride.
Are you a specialist in the art of the Maya?
I'm a specialist in art. A professional, if you know what that word means.
Where's the mask you mentioned?
It's such a priceless piece that it won't be placed in the exhibit until the very last moment. It's held in a special vault that's kept at the ideal temperature and humidity needed to preserve the mask.
Just what does your work consist of?
My job is to restore works of art. And let me tell you something. No one in the world does it better than I do.
What are you doing right now?
Right now, I'm using a small laser.
We're gonna drive
to
this
pinch
bitch
off
crazy.
the object. Then a laser smooths it out.
How are the pieces cataloged?
The museum uses the latest scanner, which examines the piece using radiation. After determining the age and makeup of the item, the database is searched and a report is issued. Of course, an expert opinion is required at that point.
I thought a museum like this would have more resources.
Thinking is so simple. Don't you think I might work more efficiently if you leave me alone?
Must be pretty interesting to work in this museum.
It could be interesting if I were an employee, but actually I'm a downtrodden slave. I've been asking for an assistant to help me get this department in shape for months, and the only thing I get back are letters about a lack of funds. They're a swarm of parasites, I'm telling you!
I'll just let you work.
Fine.
She's a little high-strung, no? All right, bitch. I need to grab a beer, Susan. Don't let your fucking cobwebs tear up your twat. Be back in a sec. Oh, we should probably save, too. Seeing that I haven't done that yet. Chapter 2. All right. Let's see here. Let's take this brush.
It looks like some sort of talcum powder container. This could be useful.
It could be.
The tank is half full. It's empty. Helium.
I like helium, but not as much as I like nitrous oxide.
Some of the objects have a numbered sticker under them. The number must show what order they're supposed to be restored in. Hi there again, Doctor.
What do you want now?
I'll just let you work.
Fine.
Fine.
Could be a briefcase full of varnish. I'll take this one here. It's colorless, but it could come in handy. Cool. I'll trade it for the object that's next on the list to be restored.
She won't notice you doing that.
Done. The doctor didn't even notice.
No, seriously, she won't notice. A T-Rex and Triceratops. Awesome. Used to love the dino museums when I was little. Let's talk to the janitor. He looks like he's having a good old time.
Hello?
Hey, you're a friend of Clive's, aren't you? I saw you come in with him and that hot babe.
Yes, my name is Brian. Brian Basco.
Brian? Dude, what a name! Are you a geek or what? I'm Willie. I'm in charge of administration here at this dump.
Administration? You mean maintenance and all that, right?
No, dude. I mean, I'm gonna smack you silly if you don't quit yapping. I'm not a maid, I'll have you know. This whole museum would go to pot if it wasn't for me.
I like Willie.
And besides, you should know that I run my own small business.
Okay, guys.
Selling
calm
weed.
down. What kind of small business are you running?
Let's just say I represent a laboratory equipment factory. Here, take one of my cards in case you need any of our fine products.
William P. Dustin. Laboratory equipment. There's a phone number on it. Thanks, I'll keep it in mind. About that business of yours?
Hello? Hey, Mr. Potter! Yeah, you know, it's always a pleasure to do business with you. What do you need this time? 100x eyepiece for an optical microscope? I'll have to see if they're in stock, but I probably can. Let me check with the warehouse, okay? Call me back in 10 minutes. Sure. We'll discuss price later. Same to you, Mr. Potter. See ya. Hey, dude, let's drop the small talk. I got other affairs going on. Well, you know how it is. Business is business.
Okay, goodbye. He's going up the stairs. Let's see where to. Look at him jive along. No way! Willie knows the combination to get into the analysis laboratory. I don't know how he got the combination because I highly doubt he's authorized to go in there. Now I think I know where the laboratory equipment factory that Willie supposedly represents is really located.
The little janitor son of a bitch is embezzling. We'll use that to our advantage. Check out the Mayan art.
I don't know much about art, but this all looks amazing. Good idea. Go for it. Now I can't touch any of the keys. If I leave a fingerprint behind, it would ruin the entire plan. The next thing I have to do is get Willie to enter the combination that opens the door, so his fingerprints are left behind on the right keys. William P. Dustin. Laboratory equipment. There's a phone number on it, too. I bet it's for Willie's cell phone. I don't think that's a good plan.
I think it's a fabulous plan.
Good idea. I'll call Willie and try to get him to enter the analysis laboratory. That way, I can try to find out the access code. I hope the number on that business card he gave me is his real phone number.
Hello?
Mr. Dustin?
Yeah, that's me. What can I do for you?
Well, my name is Frank Steiger. I'm a friend of Mr. Potter's. He told me you could furnish me with some products that I need.
Sure. It's a pleasure to do business with a friend of Mr. Potter's. He's one of my best customers, you know. By the way, your voice sounds familiar. Do we know each other, Mr. Steiger?
No, I don't think so.
Well, anyway, what can I do you for?
Well, I was interested in some eyepieces. Yeah, eyepieces for optical microscopes.
Whoa! This must be repeat request night. Seems like everyone's looking for the same thing.
Come again?
Nothing, Mr. Stagger. Just running off at the mouth. Tell me, what kind of eyepieces do you need? I can tell you I got a nice set of 100Xs.
Well, I was looking for some 200X eyepieces, actually.
200, huh? Well, I'll have to check the warehouse. Call me back in 10 minutes and I'll tell you if we have any in stock.
Okay, talk to you soon then.
Talk to you soon, Mr. Steiger.
He's coming up now. I'll hide behind here.
Yeah, hide. We don't want Willie to see us. Man, my name's Willie, and I'm kind of chilly. I'm gonna sell shit at the analysis laboratory. Oh, yeah. Check me out. Bitches love me.
I should wait for Willie to leave the lab before going in there myself. It'd be embarrassing for the two of us to run into each other.
It sure would. That means leave the scream and come back.
This controls access to the analysis laboratory. Perfect. Now I can tell which keys have Willie's fingerprints on them and guess the combination. I'll only dust the keys that have varnish on them. Cool. Now I can tell Willie's fingerprints apart from mine, no problem. And it looks like the varnish dried completely with the powder on it. So now I can press the keys without having to worry about erasing the fingerprints. The numbers that make up the code are 1, 3, 7, and 8. All I have to do is figure out the right combination. If I remember right, when I saw Willie enter the combination, the sounds the keys made went something like... Yeah, that's it.
Sweet! First try.
I won't forget that.
Man, I'm
combination.
fucking good.
It's pretty dark in here, but I better not turn on the lights. I don't want anyone to find me here.
Yeah, it's not like a security camera right above your head or nothing. Speaking of which, let's save the game.
An old key or something. Maybe I'll find a place to use it. Well, how about that? There was a note under it. Let's see. Clive, here is the ancient Aztec key all clean and polished like you requested. Next time don't wait so long before having it cleaned. It was disgustingly filthy. See you next Monday. Signed by a guy named Ron.
Hey!
Oh, the key belongs to Clive. Well, I'll just give it to him later.
I didn't clean that key.
Locked up tight. It looks like a thermal chamber used to keep pieces of art under ideal conditions of temperature and humidity. The Son of Uxitsa star display at the Mayan art exhibition has gotta be in there. This must be the high-tech scanner that Clive was talking about. It looks like it can date and analyze the makeup of a piece of art, as well as performing a morphological study on the piece in order to catalog it using an enormous database. It will undoubtedly help me find out more about the Crucifix once I've had it restored. It's an electron microscope. Let's take a peek. I know it can't be opened manually. I think you have to push that button over there to open it. can't do it, man. You can't do it. Locked up tight.
Please state your name for the voice identification system.
Clive Kastropoulos.
Name invalid. Access denied.
I don't think I'll get it to open that way.
I tried. It was a valiant effort.
I can see that Gina and Clive have gone on that casual little stroll around the museum. There's no doubt about it. Clive's the same old guy as ever. He'd ignore his own mother to chase after a woman.
Well, can you blame him? Gina's pretty hot to trot.
Let's see. This is a 2-volume treatise on anthropology. I was never very interested in this subject, but I may need the books to find my way around the museum. Hey, look what was hidden under the books on the table. It's an X-shaped crack. Yes! I bet the key fits perfectly.
Boom, shakalaka.
Ah, look what we have here. A hidden safe. No way! I can't take Clive's private documents.
What about his money?
No, I'd never steal money from anyone, especially not a good friend. It looks like a bunch of documents and stuff.
Come on.
It's a voice recorder.
I'll take that, right?
Well, okay. I'll just borrow it from Clive for a while. Then I'll give it back to him. Excuse me, Doctor. Could you tell me your name again?
Dr. Susan Olova. It's marked clearly on the door.
We've come a long way since Willie Beamish.
All right. Let's see if the plan works.
Please state your name for the voice identification system.
Dr. Susan.
Name invalid. Access denied.
What in the world? Oh, the battery went dead right when I needed it.
Oh,
Battery
bullshit.
out of the tape recorder. Gotta find a battery with some power. It looks like the ones used for wine tasting. Let's see if it fits. Perfect! Fits like a glove.
Like a glove.
Well, this is a good opportunity to check whether you can restore some of a dead battery's energy by lowering its temperature. Let's remove the battery from the ladle. The battery is definitely frozen. I hope it'll make the tape recorder run now. Voila! I hope the recorder will work now.
Let's find out.
I hope the battery lasts long enough.
Please state your name for the voice identification system.
Dr. Susan Oliva.
Identification verified. Good evening, Dr. Oliva. Please remember that the chamber will automatically close in 30 seconds.
It worked! I shouldn't do this, but I've already had to do so many other crazy things tonight. I hope nothing serious happens to it once it's outside the thermal chamber.
One can only hope.
Good idea. Maybe I can use it to get the ruby out. Cool! It worked!
Like a master thief, baby.
It's so big. It must be worth a small fortune.
That's what she said.
Hope I can replace the ruby later and make it look like nothing happened. I don't like to go around defacing ancient art.
Ancient art is overrated.
Let's see if I can put this one in place of the one that's already there. Fantastic! I think this will make the laser beam much more powerful. Now I'll wait for the doctor to come and use the laser. It worked! My heart goes out to the good doctor, but there was nothing else I could do.
I need an iced mocha now.
Bitch needs a joint.
Hi, Willie.
Hey, man. How's it going?
What can you tell me about Dr. Oliva?
That crazy doc? She's a hysterical pain in the butt. She's one bitter obsession piece about her work. You can tell I don't like her, huh? She's always breathing down my neck over something or other. And besides that, she's damn ugly.
Yeah, you're a real fucking cutie pie there, Willie.
One cool guy. And I'm not just saying it because you're going to repeat it to him. I don't kiss up to nobody.
This Mayan art exhibition is a pretty big deal, isn't it?
Hell yeah, totally, dude. What gripes me most is that it's opening in 3 days, and that dustbag, Dr. Oliva, is putting in overtime here day and night to get all the stuff ready for this mess. I don't feel sorry for that old bag, you hear? She can take a hike for all I care. But I'd feel much more relaxed if she'd be less of a fixer and a fixture. Know what I'm saying?
About that business of yours?
Yeah? What about it?
I don't want to take up any more of your time, Willie. See you later.
See ya.
All right, let's go back to the Mayan exhibition. Check shit out.
Don't get all worried, Dr. Oliva. I'm sure a little glue will do the trick.
Let me be. My life is sheer failure. First, my husband has an affair with that floozy Dr. Kendall. Then my son becomes a Hare Krishna and runs away from home. And now this. If I can't keep my family together and I'm no good at my work either, what's the purpose of my life?
Yeah, but you're the crazy bitch in an adventure game.
It's chock full of books and exotic items. I love that mask in the middle. There are different types of coffee. Cappuccino, espresso, cafe au lait, ice blended mocha. I think the little red light that's on means it's out of coffee.
That might be the trigger we need.
Hey, that bowl there has something that
You
looks a lot
motherfucker.
like coffee in it. I'm grabbing it. Maybe I can use this to make Dr. Oliva some coffee.
Maybe, you think?
Willie, here's some coffee so you can refill the machine upstairs.
I don't know, dude. That doesn't look like coffee to me. Anyway, those are coffee beans, and that stupid machine ain't gonna work with nothing but coffee that's all ground up, man.
That doesn't make sense.
Willie, I'm gonna punch you in the fucking face.
It leads to the up... It, it leads to the...
What the fuck?
That doesn't
Coffee,
make sense.
Lord, give me coffee!
You won't get anywhere doing that. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't seem like a very good idea
Oh
to
my
me.
God, this is a disaster!
That won't work.
coffee, Lord. Give me coffee.
I might be able to use the lathe to grind the coffee beans.
Do it.
It worked like magic. Now this coffee-like stuff has been ground. Willie, here's some coffee so you can refill the machine upstairs.
Dude, are you sure this crud is coffee?
Yeah, of course it's good coffee. I buy it in bulk.
No, man, I'll pass. It's not that I don't trust you, dude, but I don't want any trouble. I'd rather use the Java I normally pick up for the machine, in case I get busted.
You're a shithead, Willie. A real shithead.
There's something inside. Let's take a look. It's an empty package of coffee.
Okay, I'll take it.
Right. It may be just what I need. It's empty, but I can still smell coffee. Okay, start pouring. Phew, that was just the right amount. Now it looks like a brand new package of coffee.
And Willie's too big of a dumbass to know the difference.
Willie, here's some coffee so you can refill the machine upstairs.
Dude, this is the brand I always use. Yeah, baby, this is right on time. See? Now I don't have to go out tomorrow and buy some. I'm gonna go fill up that junky coffee machine right away.
This Willie guy's an unusual character. Well, let's see if I can finally take this rich aromatic coffee to the doctor. I'll just wait one little moment so Willie has time to refill the machine. Okay, let's go.
Triceratops versus T-Rex. Grimlock don't like Triceratops.
It's working now. The red light is off.
For those that didn't know, I got a lot of my Lug inspiration from the Transformer character of Grimlock.
The red light went off, so there must be coffee now. Red light... Okay, I'll just get one. I hope it's nice and strong. Here, Doctor, have some coffee. It'll make you feel better. Now, that's better, isn't it? Come on, you can start working again now that you've calmed down. We wouldn't want the Mayan exhibition to be canceled because you didn't finish your work, would we now?
Of course not. I'll get to work immediately, and no one's gonna stop me this time, not even the feds.
Munchkin Bob, I see you haven't grown much in the past few years.
If it ain't Gustav, my one-eyed pal, it looks like the eye they ripped out of you hasn't grown back either.
Careful, Bob. Don't tempt me. Let's just get down to business. They're still in that dumb museum, right?
That's right. The car hasn't moved from the lot. We can wait here until they come out and grab them.
Without the car, they could have escaped in some other direction. Nah, I won't run the risk of having them get away again. Let's go after them. You wait here, Bob, and watch to see if the cops show up.
Okay, Gustav. Whatever you say.
Well, I had to leave the doctor alone so she could pay full attention to restoring the crucifix. But it's been a while now, and being as enthused as she was after drinking that coffee, I'm sure the crucifix is all finished. So, I'm going in. Man, it looks like the doctor is completely out of it. But I see she managed to finish restoring the crucifix.
Excellent.
It certainly needed polishing. Oh, looks like new. This is interesting. Now I'm sure we can find out where it came from and what it's for. I better go to the lab right away and use the scanner to check out the crucifix.
Gee, what a weird night. Are you guys friends of Clive's too? First came that hot babe with Brian the Dweeb Man, who I have nothing against, of course. He may be a nerd, but he's a nice guy. And now you guys, man. By the way, what are those get-ups you're wearing, man?
Oh shit, Willie got fucked up. He got
You know
shanked
what?
and he got shot.
It's about time I found out what that is. Let's see if I can figure out how to work the fancy scanner. So, the crucifix is of Hopi origin. The Hopi are a Native American tribe that lives in Arizona. Great. That is an important piece of information, but I'm starting to understand this whole story less and less. The materials that the crucifix is made of aren't valuable at all. And even though it's probably of some historical value, it'd never be worth killing people over. There must be something else behind the story of this crucifix.
Brian, quick, follow me. It's Gina. She's in danger. I'm sorry, Brian. No! You told me you wouldn't hurt me if I handed it over to you. No!
As you can imagine, this is when things got really out of control. Luckily, those guys were interested in knowing what we'd found out. Otherwise, I doubt they'd have let us live. Of course, that blow to the head knocked me out, and I didn't know what was going on for quite a while. When I came to, I realized that we were flying in a helicopter. My head ached and pounded, and when Gina told me what happened to Clive, well, I felt absolutely awful to know they'd done away with him. I couldn't stop thinking that if I hadn't gone to the museum that night, he'd still be alive. I did my best to get over it, and decided that feeling sorry for him would get us nowhere. The sad truth was that I'd have the same fate as Clive if I didn't come up with a plan. The instinct for survival and a desire for revenge took over my thoughts. I totally forgot about Clive. A bit later, the helicopter began to descend. I could see we were landing in a desert area in the middle of what looked like an old oil field. We were taken out of the helicopter